Young people under the age of 25 who are looking for a first car have probably looked into Peugeot's Just Add Fuel scheme. What this means is that you have to pay a fixed monthly fee that covers all of the costs of your car. The only other thing that you have to pay for is fuel for the car that gets leased to you. This is particularly tempting for people who have no claims discount on their insurance. It's also enticing for people who want to get a new car as their first but don't want to face the ownership cost. But is it worth it? In this video, I'll be looking at the cost of ownership over 3 years compared to a used car, the advantages and disadvantages of Just Add Fuel, and finally, the advantages and disadvantages of buying a used car. Peugeot's cheapest offering, the 108, costs from £300 per month. It's available with a £2,500 deposit and 9.9% APR. This equates to roughly £11,000 over the 3-year deal, excluding fuel cost. The deal has a 6,600 mile per year limit, and the car will do around 50 mpg in the real world compared to a claimed 69 mpg. So assuming fuel is at £1.20 per litre, it will cost just over £2,000 in fuel over 3 years if you are driving the full 6,600 miles per year. So this means that you will pay around 13 grand for your first car over 3 years. On the other hand, you may want to opt for a used car. A very good example is a 2005 Ford Fiesta 1.25 litre. A good one will set you back £1,000 and will cost about £1,200 to insure with no claims discount. Over 3 years, the Fiesta will cost you roughly £5,500 excluding fuel, but including things like MOT, services and breakdown cover. It will do about 40 mpg in the real world compared to a claimed 50. So over the same 6,600 miles per year, it would cost you around £2,400 in fuel. This means it would cost you around £8,000 over 3 years, but then you could sell it at the end for around £500 to £600. £7,500 over 3 years is more than £5,000 cheaper than the Just Add Fuel deal. That's 1 point for going used. Now, let's move on to the advantages and disadvantages of Just Add Fuel. Advantages. You get a new car that has the latest safety systems and tech. Being a new car, you don't have to really worry about reliability, and all types of maintenance are covered. Disadvantages. You don't get to keep the car after you're done with it. If you go over the mileage limit, you have to pay a high fee for every extra mile. You have a very limited choice of cars. Time for the advantages and disadvantages of buying a used car. Advantages. It's quite a lot cheaper. You get a huge variety of cars to choose from, and you can choose the specific insurance policy you want. Because it's an old car, you will need to check your car for basic wear and tear. This gives you a good skill set for looking after cars in the future. Disadvantages. You never know if your car will break down. Reliability is a concern. You don't get the latest safety features or in-car technology. The car will be less efficient and less eco-friendly. In conclusion, I think that you should settle for a used car than going for a Just Add Fuel deal. This is because, although you do miss out on the latest technology, if you choose your car wisely, you're going to save a lot of money that could go towards your next car or something else.